Hey you guys, it's quiet as music. Stranger Things 5. It's no secret that this season is kind of a letdown like crazy. I'll start by saying it wasn't what I expected. I thought it would have been like really post apocalyptic with demo dogs and demo bats like flying and running around everywhere, but it seems like the military really had the upside down secluded from the regular world pretty well. Mind you, just because it didn't meet my expectations doesn't mean that's why I think it's a bad season. Certainly not. This season suffers from poor decision making in the story for the most part. For example, Steve and John fighting over Nancy whenever they were on the screen got kind of annoying. I like the idea of Holly becoming an important character in this season. We've gotten that in every season where like they introduce a character and they immediately become a mainstay throughout the entire series. But what I don't like is how much attention they gave Holly and her other classmates that got captured by Vecma. That was a weird decision, especially since this is the final season and we should have put more focus on, the characters we've been with for episodes now instead of focusing on the new characters. I will say it's not as bad as some people are making it out to be, but it certainly is a problem. The majority of what they did with Henry's character, I liked. It's good that they went with the evil villain with a troubled past route, which is why he is now a villain, instead of going the evil for evil's sake route. Humanizing villains when it's done right is always appreciated by me. I started to feel sorry for him when I was watching his backstory. One revelation that we got with Henry is that he didn't use the Mind Flayer used him. He was a victim of it, just like Will. Max is thankfully not dead in this season, and she plays an important role in helping the kids escape. I was really scared that she would have died or would have been bedridden for the rest of her life. Thankfully not. Hopper and Eleven are with each other for the most part of this season, and they discovered that the military is experimenting on Kali, Eleven's sister from season 2. In my opinion, it's really awesome that they brought her back, especially because I'm one of the few people that actually liked that episode from season 2. Yeah, I'm weird. One of the highlights from this season is when they break into the military base to save the children from the Demogorgons that are trying to capture them. They fail to rescue them, but Will unlocks his own psychic abilities, kind of, and gives Vecna a run for his money, yo. Yes, I'm aware that they're not really his abilities, he's more tapping into Vecna's powers and borrowing them from him. Still awesome nonetheless. What they did with Will's character was great nonetheless. The scene where he comes out is also cool. Coming out is a big freaking deal in the 1980s. He's a really brave character, which is one of his strongest character traits in my opinion. This dude went through so much. Dustin also had a standout moment in this season when he explains that the Upside Down is technically a wormhole to another planet, which isn't what we originally thought in previous seasons. Karen is another character that we've already known but also gets a spotlight in this season. I really like when she made a bomb in that drying machine in order to save Lucas and Max from those demo dogs. She also attempted to save Holly from that Demogorgon, but she ends up getting hospitalized and she couldn't even freaking talk for a while. Now the finale of season 5 is where things get lame again. It felt so anticlimactic, and their victory defeating Vecna and the Mind Flayer monster was not well deserved. If there's one word to describe the climax, it would be rushed. They won way too quickly. What's even crazier is they gave the finale so much time and it was still rushed and anticlimactic. I will say Joyce getting the final kill on Vecna is too awesome and makes too much sense because this show started with her son being captured by Vecna and now she gets her vengeance. I like that a lot. Eleven's sacrifice is sad as hell. I don't know if I liked it or if I hated it, and it's been 3 months since the finale aired. It's so conflicting. It was very courageous of her to sever the right side up and the upside down permanently so that they would never have to worry about it again. But we also lost her in the process. My headcanon is she's alive, living the rest of her life the best she can. I would hate to be trapped in a world like that, but it's better than dying, I guess. The epilogue was really nice to see. Joyce and Hopper get married. The kids, they graduate as the class of '89, and they also have their own headcanon of what happened to Eleven. They come up with it during one final D&D campaign. They think she somehow escaped with her sister Collie by making an illusion, but who knows what happened. You can only hope. After that, we see some of the new gens continuing the D&D tradition, and then the show ends. So, do I like it? Yeah, I'm mostly positive on this season, but it's still kind of a letdown. To be fair, they have a lot to live up to because this is the season after season 4. Season 4, people. It's hard to follow up with something amazing when the previous season was that amazing. If I had to give this season a rating, I would say it's like a 6 or a 7 out of 10. I can't really make up my mind which number works best for this season. And that's it. I'm done talking about Stranger Things now. It's a decent show. It's been quiet out. Oh yeah, I can't forget the show ending with the Pixies' Here Comes Your Man makes too much sense, yo. The Pixies are like the quintessential 90s rock band. And the show ends nearing the start of the 90s. It's a really good pick. I saw what they did there. The music in this season in general was good, as always. Robin is a cool DJ. Now I'm done. It's been quiet, does music? Out. Now that I'm done with this project, I'm gonna get back to some more music related content, I will say. I'm not gonna say what, but it's going to be good. Subscribe. Or not. You don't have to. Bye.